Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Ra Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. And shalom to the Sir Akim across the world, pushing the truth in sincere and the hope for elect. Come. So I want to do a lesson about this train crash, what just happened in India. Train crash in India kills hundreds. Hundreds of people died in an accident between two express trains in eastern India. As far as is known, about 50 to 70 people died and more than 500 were injured. So there's a lot of people. If you think about it, like 500 people were injured, and between 50 and 70 people were killed. A number of express train carriages are said to have derailed near the town of Balasore. Another train then collided with it. People were still trapped for hours after the accident. A major rescue operation was launched. Dozens of ambulances have been sent to the scene of the accident, as have rescue team. So there's a lot of things what's happening with the train lately. We have the train a couple of months ago in Ohio, when it was derailed also, but there was like chemicals came out of it, and this is the Most High starting to start judgment on the people, man. Because if you already have 500 people on one train, and you know the trains in India are packed, very packed, like there's no space anymore on the train, and a lot of females, when they are on a train, are surrounded by a lot of men, yeah, you already know what's happening with the females. Because the females are complaining that they always get, how do you say it? Beloved in the train. Against their will, if you understand what I'm saying. So all these things are happening right now, and this is just, again, the Most High starting to start the judgment, and he's starting to build his thing up, and the people don't, a lot of people don't understand what the Most High is doing, but the Most High ain't playing. For the people that don't fear Yahweh Basham Yoshai, and that they think they perish, that they be innocent and nothing will happen with that. They are delusional, man, because nobody perished innocent, man. There's always something what you did in the past and something what you still are doing, maybe without even you knowing breaking the law, man. So the Most High ain't. He's basically always watching, man. His eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. And if you understand that the sun can hit every spot what he can, the Most High is 10 times brighter. So that makes sure that the Most High will see everything. Everything what he created, even the birds were flying, or the ants walking under the streets, of under the ground. He sees everything, man. Don't think you are escaping judgment, or if you're doing wickedness, that the Most High will not judge you, because the Most High will judge the wicked at the end. Right now, the wicked always living comfortable, and they thinking nothing will happen to them, and nothing will touch them. But the Most High got his eyes on the wicked, man. He got a special thing coming for them, man. So this is the same thing with the train what you see, man, in India. Is 500 people injured and 50 to 70 people killed. So people were still trapped. So let me read further. People were still trapped for hours after the accident. A major rescue operation was launched. Dozens of ambulances have been sent to the scene of the accident, as have rescue teams. India Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Twitter that he was saddened by the accident, and that his thoughts go out to the families involved. According to him, all possible help is being given to those affected the government will pay money to the injured and next of kind. So I want to read, let me get that one. Let me go to 1 Samuel 2 and start it at 6. The Lord kill it and make it alive and bring it down to the grave. So the Lord kill it and he bring it down. So if he brings you down to the grave, man. If you thinking you are perishing innocent and nothing will happen to you, you're doing wickedness, and like the Indian people always say, they believe in karma, right? We don't believe in karma. There's nothing that we represent the word karma, because we just what we just say is like you sow what you the how does the scripture again? You sow what you the seed what you sow. Let me get that scripture before I gonna butcher the whole scripture. Yeah, it is you reap what you sow. Let me go to it. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So you reap what you sow. So what you give into the world is the same energy what you're going to get back, man. If you do wickedness and you're thinking you can plant wickedness on other people, yeah, you have something coming around for you. That's what goes around comes around. So the karma thing, what they referring to, that's an idol. And we don't worship no idols. That says it in Exodus. So we don't worship idols. We are not allowed to worship idols. So the thing what they doing is worshiping an image and call it karma, because they have a lot of entities of idols. I think it's like, yeah, I gotta look it up again, how many idols India has, how many gods they worship, but it is a lot of. And also the scripture what we say, like who leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. So if you lead the people into slavery, so this is, you also need to go in slavery. And also the scripture that says in it's just Thessalonians, let me get that one. Let me see. I think is no. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that troubled you. So if they do bad to you, that's the same thing what goes around comes around. It comes back on you. We are allowed to trouble them. And this is going to happen when we are back into authority and that we're going to be the rulers. So these people are going to understand who we are. But let me go back to the scripture when I wanted to go into. And that was 1 Samuel 2. And starting at 6 again. The Lord kill it and make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. So he makes alive and he kills. He's the one controlling everything. And a lot of people thinking Esau is controlling everything, but you gotta understand it is still the Most High that is the one that is in control. He just allowed them to do the thing what they did, but it's the Most High still, Yahweh, that is in order, not in order, but he's still the one that gives the order what they can do and what they cannot do. Because if you go to Job and then you can read um, Esau, Satan also came to the Most High. And when the Most High asked, "Where you from? Where you went?" And then he said, "From here and fro down to the earth, man." And then then the Most High asked Satan that you have seen my good servant Job. You can read it in Job 1, and let me get it. And then I go back to the Samuel. Job 1 and... Yeah, let me read here. Job 1 and 6. Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh. And Satan came also among them. So Satan came here among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, so the Lord Yahweh, all caps, "Whence comest thou?" Then Satan answered the Lord, all caps, and said, "From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it." So he just was walking and looking for who he can devour and who he can commit and let him come to get him off track, man. And basically let them fall for his philosophy that he will give you everything, like what he was trying with Yahweh Shai. What did he do with Yahweh Shai? We can read it in, I'm gonna get it also, we can read it also in Mark. But he was trying to deceive Yahweh Shai, man. He wanted to give Yahweh Shai everything. But so Yahweh Shai was tempted 40 days, man, in the wilderness. So here, and the Lord said unto Satan, "Whence comest thou?" Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it." And the Lord said unto Satan, "Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil?" Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doth Job fear Yahweh for none? Hast not thou made an hedge about him? So the Most High protected Job, man. Everything what Job was his family, everything was protected, man. Hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that and all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increase in the land. So this is the moment, if you read further, you see that Yahweh took away the hedge of the household of Job. But Job was protected, and Satan was not allowed to touch Job. But he can't put his hands on his substance, on his household, on his farms, on his cattle, everything that he was allowed to take away everything what he had. Yeah? But still, Job was fearing the Most High and didn't curse the Most High for everything Satan took away. Yeah, basically the order was, Yahweh told Satan, "Okay, you can do everything to him, but don't touch him." And still, Job was a fearful man to Yahweh. So you see, man, this was a good man. But let me go to Mark 1. Let me read there. Mark 1 and 13. And he was there in the wilderness wilderness 40 days tempted of Satan, and was with the wild beast, and the angels ministered unto him. And if you read it in the NLT, you see here that, let me read it, Mark 1 and 13, where he was tempted by Satan. So here Yahushua was tempted by Satan. For 40 days he was out among the wild animals, and angels took care of him. So yeah, you gotta understand what happened here, man. Yahushua was with wild angels of wild animals, man. But Satan again, he was trying to tempt the Most High, man, because he said, "I can give you everything. If you everything what you see here, I can give you, man." And if you understand, let us say if Yahushua took that deal, right? Then you need to understand this is the world of Satan right now. Why Yahushua wanted this filthy land, man? All filled with Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Everywhere you go in, this getting eviler and eviler, man. And wicked every day, man. So back to Samuel, 1 Samuel 2. The Lord kill it. 1 Samuel 2 and 6. The Lord kill it and make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. The Lord make it poor and make it rich. He bring it low and lift it up. So in the Most High, he makes the people poor, who he wants to make poor. He makes them rich, who he wants to make rich. The Most High is in control of everything, man. There's nothing you can say that you think you are in control of everything. He even guides you the steps where you're walking, man. If you're thinking you're walking the streets because you are just wanted to walk the streets, if the Most High is the one that is in control, if he wants you to fall at that moment, you will fall. He will let the angels stumble you down, man. The angel will put his foot in front of you and you will fall straight to the ground, or he just push you, man. The Most High is in control of everything. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's the one in control of everything. So 7, the Lord make it poor and make it rich. He bring it low and lift it up. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he had set the world upon them. So he has set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silenced in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. So he's in control of everything. Again, man, even the wicked, everything what you see, man, he will make them let me read it again, 9. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silenced in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. Let me read it in NLT. 1 Samuel 2 and 9. He will protect his faithful ones. So that's the saints, the hopeful elect. But the wicked will disappear in darkness. No one will succeed by strength alone. So you need more than strength, man. You need Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. There's no other thing what you can do on your own, man. So yeah, what you see in India right now is the Most High, man. He's the one in control of everything, man. So for the people that thinking they are strong enough and can walk alone, you better watch out, man, and fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. He ain't joking, man. It's not the time to play games, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom.